Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cambridge Veritas. My name is Krish Natria. You can call me Krish. I'm your IELTS trainer. I've been teaching IELTS for the last 15 years, and now I'm here to help you learn IELTS, excel at it directly from London. For the last 5 years, I've been helping IELTS students sitting in London, and it's been a pleasure working with students from all around the world. Most of the students are from um, Middle East and India and other parts of the world as well, which is great. So, welcome once again. Now, I know that IELTS reading is tough already for some students, but what makes it all the more tough and all the more difficult is true, false not given, and yes, no not given. By the end of this lesson, this is what we will learn. The question sort of looks like this, correct? There are some sentences, and you have to decide if it is true or false or not given, correct? But alas, a lot of people do not know what true, false, not given question type is all about. So, in this lesson, in the next 10 minutes, you will go through a live practice with me. Number two, I will tell you 7 things that you should know about IELTS reading question type, which is true, false, not given. The same rules apply to yes, no, not given as well. So, we'll get to understand what those secret 7 things are. Throughout the years, in the last 15 years, I've seen that these 7 things are so important, and students lose marks because they do not know either one or the other thing about these elements of the question type. So we'll work on that. And finally, there's a very important band 9 tip that I will give you in the next 10 minutes. Are you guys ready? Make sure you've got your pen and paper ready, or you've got your digital notepad so that you can make your notes on. In this lesson, we will go through a live practice. So make sure that you put your comments either in the comments below or somewhere, wherever you feel, whatever your preference is. All right, so let's start. So, what are the 7 things that we should know about IELTS? Reading, true, false, not given. I will show you some words in the panel here. Please have a look at these words. These words are impossible, knowledge, true, opposite, false, correct, factual, text, not given, and order. The game that we are going to play live right now in this lesson is I have 7 sentences on the screen for you. Now, there are 2 ways to play this game. Either stop reading it, do not read it, hello, hello, listen to the instructions first. There are 2 ways to do this. Either you pause the lesson right now, don't pause it yet, listen to the instructions first. Either you pause the lesson right now and put your answers in the blank spaces here right now. Put your answers in the comments or wherever you prefer. You've got a paper or a pen, that's fine. Or you play alongside with me. I'm going to keep showing the answers one by one. You end up solving it. The benefit of the first one is that you'll get to sort of assess yourself where you stand. So let's get started, okay? Let's read number 1 together. This type of question tests if you can identify whether the information is dash or not. So imagine this, that this is your passage, okay? And in the passage, there are paragraphs here, and the information is present here in the passage, all right? And then this is your question. In the question, there's this random sentence. You have to find if this information is present or not. So you have to match the information in the question with the information in the passage. This is what you have to do. So, what do you think is the correct answer? You have to check whether the information is correct or not. You have to check if the information that is present in the passage here right now, if this piece of information is correct here or no. This is what you have to do. So, this is point number 1. A lot of students do not know what the hell they have to do with that piece of information. It's very simple. Check if this information is present here or not. How to do that? This is part 1 of the video. We're going to be talking about the right strategy as well. But first, let's understand point number 2, what this question is about. You are given a dash statement, and you have to check in a dash if it is true. You're given a what kind of statement? What do you think? Impossible statement, knowledge statement, true, opposite, what is it? The correct answer is the information that is given in the question here for you. It is a factual piece of information. One more time. It is a factual piece of information. It is a factual statement, and you have to check if it is present in the text or no. If the same piece of information is true in the text as well, it is true here. We have to assume that it is true here. All right? We just simply have to check if it is true here as well. If both the pieces of information match, it's matching here. Whatever is written here is matching here, then your answer is true or your answer is yes. All right? Sentence number 3. It is important, listen carefully, it is important not to use your own except IELTS writing task, essay. You do not have to use your own. What do you think? Yes, the word is from K. You do not have to use your own knowledge to answer the question. You just simply have to comprehend. IELTS wants to basically check what is your level of English. Are you able to understand English that is written here in the passage versus here, sorry, here in the question versus here in the passage? If you're able to understand, if you're able to understand that, you get a better band for it. You get a mark for it, basically. But if you're not able to comprehend it, you lose a mark for it. You basically do not get a mark. The answer must come from the question, from your head, or from the passage. The answer must come from the passage, which is the text. It should not come from an educated guess. Sometimes it works, such as MCQ questions, and we have a strategy for it that we discuss in the live class and in the lessons, but otherwise not. Okay, let's have a look at question number 4. If the text confirms the statement, that is, the statement that is mentioned here, if the text also confirms it, your answer should be true or yes. Gotcha? If you understand the lesson so far and if you're able to understand things related to yes or not given, give me a big heart on the lesson. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe as well. Very important to not miss any of the lessons that we have for you. Okay. Information number 5. If the text says the dash is true, your answer should be false. What is it? If the text says the opposite is true, I think that's the answer, yes. So, for example, I have a very easy way for you to understand this. Listen to me very carefully. And this is a very important part. You can't skip this part. Have a look. Imagine this is your text, okay? And here the answer is, let's say, the answer is black. You're talking about colors, and the answer is black, okay? And you have to check if the passage also has this word or has this information black or not. Then you go and skim and scan. You use the reading strategies that we've discussed in other lessons on the channel. You check it, but you find that the information is not black. It's written not dark. Dark is the synonym of black. It does not always use the same exact word. It always uses synonyms. Yeah. And it is written not. Then what should you comprehend? You should comprehend that it is this piece of information is the opposite, ladies and gentlemen. It is the opposite of what is present here. Understand? Makes sense? Yeah. So what is it? Have a look. If the text says the opposite is true, your answer should be false. Okay. Understood? All right. Number 6. If it is dashed to know from the text, that means you're not able to know if it is either same information opposite information, if you're not able to understand if it is true or not, your answer should be dash. The correct answer is, hello, if it is impossible, you're not able to understand if it is opposite, if it is same, it's just a different piece of information. You're not able to understand. Let's say, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say the opposite of black is not dark. The same of black is, let's say, dark. Listen carefully. The IELTS will never write the same word. They always write synonyms. What is the synonym of black? Well, one synonym of black can be dark, correct? So let's say the information is written dark. In that case, the answer is true or the answer is yes. Okay? But neither is not dark written, nor is dark written. The answer, let's say here, is pink. It's neither same, it's nor opposite, it's completely a different piece of information. It is impossible to know if it is right or wrong, same or different, same or opposite. It's just a different piece of information. That's when your answer is not given. This is the easiest way to understand this. I will repeat it once again for you. Same information, true. Opposite information, opposite information, false. But completely different piece of information, not given. This is the secret sauce. This is the strategy for yes, no, not given questions. If you understand this, now it is time for you to practice. I'm going to put some practice for you in the live lessons. So make sure that you attend the live lessons. It's very, very important. Okay. And that'll help you sort of do away with it. In live lessons, we are also solving these kinds of questions together. So make sure that you attend the live lessons. Okay. And the last piece of information is the information in the text will be in the same dash as the question. Can I tell you a little secret? 95% of the students that I have taught in the last 15 years do not know this piece of information. And it is particularly related to true, false, not given questions. We can't promise it for other kinds of questions, but it is particularly true for true, false, not given questions. So the answer is, have a look. The information in the text will be in the same order as the question. And this is the most important piece of information from this lesson. Let me also star it. This is extremely important. Don't forget this. Gotcha? All right. If you've understood what we've discussed so far, give me a big heart on the lesson. Thank you. All righty. Lovely. Let's move on. Now, do you remember in the beginning of the lesson, I promised you that I'll show you one exam tip. I've got an exam tip for you. I want you to read it with me. As the answers are in the same order as the text, same order as the text, do not waste time going back to the beginning of a text to find the answer to a question. Wow. Extremely important. Always keep reading on. Now imagine this is question number 1. The answer to a question number 1 is here. This is question number 2. Do not start reading from the beginning. Maybe start reading from the piece of information that is given after it, because the information is always going to be in ascending order in the text. You do not have to start reading from the beginning once again. Extremely important. It'll save your time. 99% of the students do not know about this trick. They start reading from the top once again. And of course, in skimming and scanning, you do not have to do it anyway. But it is particularly true for reading IELTS reading types of questions. All right? Excellento. And this is the important piece of information that I wanted to share with you. Now, please have a look. For those of you who are members on the channel, Do not forget, we have a live lesson that's coming on Saturday and Sunday. Make sure to attend the live lesson because we're going to be solving questions together. I'm also going to be giving the PDF of the lesson on the Discord group, on the Discord group chat. We're all connected on Discord group chat, so I'm going to be giving you that. Members are all connected, so the PDFs are going to be available on the Discord group after every live lesson, and there's going to be multiple MCQs live polls during the lesson. So make sure you're not only listening but you're participating as well. In case you're not a member yet, the link of it is in the description or the first comment that is pinned to this video. Become a member. It's at a nominal fees of just maybe 1,300 rupees. Do check it out. Live lessons are very important. So make sure that you become a member of the channel. Very, very important. Do not miss these live lessons. Okay. Instead of spending 13,000, 20,000 on learning about IELTS, just become a member and join live lessons with us on Saturdays and Sundays. All right. Before we end the lesson, you have to tell me, what did you learn in this lesson? What was the most important thing that you learned? So make a simple sentence, write a simple sentence in the comments below. I learned la di la di la. What did you learn? Do let me know in the comments below. And learning about IELTS reading is very important, but the right vocabulary will give you the right band. So I'm going to attach a link of this lesson, which is IELTS writing vocabulary, especially for writing task 1. Do make sure to watch this lesson. It's extremely important. It'll help you learn something new. Okay? On this note, loads and loads of love. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today, and I will see you guys in the next lesson. Until then, take care. Bye bye.